Oh my gosh, I have to tell you, my friends, it is so nice to be here, rejuvenated, alive. Such a busy day today. That's why I'm a little late, but that's okay. I had talks I did, and workshops I did, and coaching I did, lots of things on my plate today. And whew, I just got a good night's sleep last night. Here's what I did. I told myself I was going to stick to a plan. I created the plan and then I stuck to it. So what I wanted to do is, I know magnesium helps calm the nervous system. And part of it, my inability to sleep, is my nervous system is just over the edge, right? So I worked a little bit later than I wanted to last night. And that's okay, because usually when I stop, I go and turn on the TV, and I didn't want to do that. So I worked until about 8:30, 9. That's far too late, I understand. But what I did do in my favor is I made a warm drink with magnesium in it. And then I went to bed. Like, how hard was that? I just didn't turn the TV on. And I went in and went to bed and didn't scroll through my phone or anything. And I went to sleep. I was so tired, though. The last 3 nights, I might have collectively gotten 8 hours sleep. Collectively, I just have not been sleeping very well. So to have one night, I did wake up in the middle of the night and went to the bathroom, but that's okay. I mean, my bladder's working. Plus, I had all that liquid before I went to bed. So that's not what I'm going to talk about at all today. I wanted to talk to you about experimentation because, I'm working with some folks who are scared to go into action or unsure of what action to take, because all of us, I mean, the majority of the time, we want it to be the right action. And we don't want to fail. No one likes to fail. It sucks. It hurts. It's hard. However, I think it's a failure when we attach what we think the outcome should be to the action that we're doing. And here's what has helped me change this whole paradigm. It gives me a whole different experience. And that is to think, what if this is just an experiment? With an experiment, you aren't tied to the result. You're just tied to the actual experience of the experiment. And then you look for what the result is. Oh my gosh, I can't tell you how this changed everything for me. So the real world example is that I started a storytelling show back in March. And it was born out of being invited to watch and be a part of a streaming variety show. And I watched it, and it was very nice to be involved in it. And I also thought, oh, I could totally do this with storytelling. And I before I even thought about it, because it would have been so easy to talk myself out of this, I just said yes to the idea, and I'm going to do it. And this is at the beginning of the pandemic, listen, when everything was possible. Everything's still possible. It really is. But it just felt like, I don't know what's going to happen. Let's see. So I threw this show together. I'm, friends with lots of funny people. That was the great asset to me, and people that I knew I was going to miss in a pandemic. So I scheduled this show. And all along, I just told myself, I don't know how this is going to go, and it doesn't need to go any other way than how it's going to. It's just going to be an experiment. And every week, I produced the show weekly. I just added a new element or took out an element or changed something up, all with the idea that every week was just going to be an experiment. I remember one week where I was disappointed. And the disappointment really was that I thought, oh, I don't have as large an audience that I would like to have. I knew it was a good show, but I just didn't seem to have the people in the show watching. And I was so disappointed by that. And then I realized, oh, the people who are meant to see this show tonight are here. That's all. It's all in that is such a great thing. And recognizing that if I'm not tied to the result, if I can just have the experience and see what comes up, man, is that a different and game-changing experience. So I want you to think about for yourself, if there's something you want to try, or there's something you want to do, or there's something you want to explore, and you're scared to because you're afraid to do it wrong, or you're afraid you're not going to get the result you want, what would happen if you could let go of all that and just tell yourself, it's an experiment. I don't know how it's going to go. I don't even know what failure or success looks like. I'm just going to do it and gather the data afterwards to see, was that something I want to try again? Because that way you can let go of what you think failure might be. You can also let go of what you think success might be, right? So if that helps you at all, give me a chime in the comments, chime in the likes. Let me know if that sense of being able to experiment with new and risky and kind of scary things, instead of saying this is the way it has to go, tell yourself it's just an experiment. I'm going to see how it goes. All right, my friends, that is your wisdom at 4 o'clock today. I hope you have a great day. I'll see you later.